Thank you. I want to recognize something today as we start. What I want to recognize is, can everyone raise a hand? Can you all raise your hand? This is really interactive. That's how I sort of talk to the group. Everyone has a hand? Yes? Can you raise a hand? And the good-looking gentleman next to Mr. Kukureja, can you raise your hand? Oh yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Both the good-looking gentlemen. Okay. Can you reach it out here?
And I request, please don't leave this session in between. Some people are going and coming, so it's a bad manners. So please keep sitting at the last.
Wow, you could read my mind. So you give yourself a pat on the back because I want to recognize everyone. 2 days of lots of really heavy-duty intellectual stuff, right? Yes, no? Yes. And I'm the last person to come. Either I'm incredibly good or I'm incredibly bad.
Or you're very polite.
Oh yeah. So we're going to get started, and I'm going to work in the spirit of the workshop. I have the advantage of working with incredibly smart people in my life, and the background to my... can everyone hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Can the good-looking gentleman in the yellow shirt hear me?
Everyone is asking.
Both the good-looking gentlemen spoke up. Okay. So the background to doing what I do is I work with really smart people, and for them it's not talent. Oh, thanks. Oh, yeah. Great. For them it's not talent. It's not what they know that's their barrier. All of the people I work with are incredibly smart. They know what to do. Thanks. I knew someone was going to stuff something in my pocket today. I was hoping it would be money. But yeah, mic is good enough. Okay. Thanks. So, oh yeah. Yeah. So that's what I'm talking about. So I'm going to keep walking around. I'm going to give him a little bit of workout. He's been sitting. I saw him doze off. But yeah, we'll sort of get you active going. Everyone awake, alive? All right. So a few ground rules. We're going to have fun. Cell phones, please let them go for 20 odd minutes. I just have 4 slides. So you can sort of bear with me. All right. And I want you to be 100% involved, especially if you're good looking or intelligent. And can I ask you to work with me here? Yeah. Okay, great. So you all have a piece of paper in front of you and a pen? Perfect. Are you sitting next to a person? Right? So that person sitting next to you is your partner. If you don't have a partner, get up, walk around the room and find someone. Yes, you're going to have trouble. You can partner with the lovely lady in the orange-ish sari. Yes. I'm sure the gentleman next to her won't mind. And the game that we're going to do is, we're in 60 seconds or so, I'm going to ask you to use this piece of paper, and I'm going to ask you to use the pencil or the pen you have, and I'm going to ask you to draw a portrait of your partner. Are you with me? Yes? Everyone's awake now? Yeah, the best portrait gets some money, okay? So when I say go, make a portrait of your partner. Both of you can make a portrait of Dr. Rishi, and Dr. Rishi, you can make a portrait of me, okay? All right, so I'm not joking. I'm going to walk around and I'm going to hold up a few pieces at the end. So 1, everyone's ready? Paper, pen? Okay. 1, 2, 3, go! 60 seconds, quickly. Make a portrait of your partner. Very good. Yeah, now you wish you were looking at your partner instead of the speakers, huh? All right, very good, very good. Yeah, use it. I'm going to... Oh, does he look... Okay. Oh, this is a really nice portrait, yes. Okay, everyone's making a portrait. Okay, you have to make... Can you loan him a piece of paper? And perfect. Okay. Oh, really? Okay. 60 seconds, hurry up. I'm taking a look. Wow, this is nice, Subhashish. Wow. Okay, everyone's drawing a portrait. Yes. And we're now in the final 10 seconds of my exercise with you. All right, and stop. If you can hear me, clap once.
Yeah, only.
If you can hear me, clap twice. If you can hear me, clap 3 times. Okay, and now I want you to get up and show the portrait to your partner. What do you think they look like? Lots of laughter, yes. You were particularly embarrassed, weren't you? Right, well, let me see. Oh God. Can I? Okay, no, I'm not. Okay, let me look at some pictures over there. Oh, this is fun. Yes. How many people here have a background in drawing? Oh, thank you, thanks. That's me, okay. Oh yeah. How many people here have a background in drawing, or you draw somewhere, or you're somewhere related to a profession where they draw people for a living? Thank God. Okay. So we have one person. Yeah. So anyone? Oh, you draw for a living, yes. So okay. Yes. Help more, judge less, as my coach myself tells to me. That's what we're going to do today. Now, what you've done right now is a very short exercise that a guy in the 60s in Stanford used to do with people. His name was Paul McKenna. You've heard of him?
No.
But you have heard of the experiments where people took all types of substance, alcohol, mind-altering drugs and looked at the effect of creativity? Right? So that was Paul McKenna's work. And Paul McKenna used to do this exercise in the theme of creativity, which we're looking at today with people that he used to work with. And he used to point out your reactions at the end of the exercise as evidence of how people have been schooled out of creativity. Right? Now, how many of you have children in your house? Can you raise a hand? Perfect. How many of you were a child when you were young?
Still a child.
Younger? So you know the experience of being a child, right? Or having a child at home. Now, what do children do when they draw up an art project or when you ask them to make someone's face? How do they react?
With joy.
With joy. And what's the quality of drawing? Is it similar to what you've done? Usually it's similar, right? But do the kids get embarrassed? Do they laugh? Or do they feel, oh, don't come up to me and hold up my portrait for the class to see? No, the kids don't, right? And what's happened there is the children have learned this beautiful, beautiful power in them to defer judgment. There is no prejudice, but children really just get around and create, and they get around and build. So that's what we'll do in the workshop today. We are going to build, and we're going to build a common understanding of how could we look at the HR's perspective in your business. Now I have a few slides. And before I get in them, a quick confession. What's my background? How many of you think I have a background in textiles of any form, sort? Really, yeah, because I'm the only person who's walking around on this side, isn't it? I have to be from outside the industry. Oh, yes. Thank you. Yeah, that kind of background. Okay. Yeah. Some concrete thinkings in the room here. Okay. Now, I come from banking, and now I work in the area of psychology of human performance or behavior change. Why do smart, incredibly talented people don't do as well as they do? When you put that in the organization context, I guess that makes it for organization behavior. And I'm not an industry specialist, but I do have a wide perspective. I thought I'll give you an idea of maybe 15 odd industries that I interact with just in the last month at a very deep level. So these are the types of industries I worked with in the last 30 days. Pharma, fashion, software, construction, core engineering, making bulldozers and all that, automobiles. Software, again, in the services side, I work with lawyers. I work with hospitals. I work with FMCG companies, the kind that make your candies, polos, mints and everything, not the t-shirt, the mint. Hotels, NGOs and solar energy, right? And of course, your industry. So I clearly don't have a depth of experience, but I do have the outsider's advantage. And the outsider's advantage relates very well to what I think Reena talked about, which she said that yahan aisa chalta nahi hai, right? The outsider's advantage is like the child in the story, The Emperor's Clothes. How many of you heard the story? Emperor's Clothes? All right, good. Can anyone recount it quickly?
Some tailor was to make a dress for the emperor. So he made motions and all that, and everybody, when he wanted to march around the city, everybody is praising the garment. The child said, oh, the emperor is without the clothes. So everybody realized.
Yeah. So, I mean, I probably see things very differently, because in the same day when I walk into a garment export unit, I probably spend time at a hospital looking at their operations, and then I'm probably going to look at how they make chocolates in some other factory. So I have the advantage of multiple perspectives, and I'm going to use a little bit of that. I'm going to use a little bit of what we call as multiple intelligence and creativity, and I'm going to ask you to join in with me. Now, the exercise we're going to do is a very simple exercise. How would they do it? Now, this will require all of you to be co-creators in knowledge. Yes? Are you with me? All right. Can I hear a big resounding yes? Yes. The one who yells yes the loudest, I get to buy them a beer. So, are you with me? Yes. Okay. So, see, so many of you said, I don't know who to buy a beer. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to divide the class into 4 groups, and each group will get a few people, will get a number, and what you're going to tell me is the version of what happens when I'm watching a movie, or when my little 5-year-old is watching a movie, and he says, "Agar main iski jagah hota na, so I would have gone and done this," right? When he's hearing the hero go through the whole thing. So what we're going to do is, if today Taj Hotels or Tata, someone decided, you know what, this is an extremely good business to be in, manufacturing garments. Let's bring in 1,000 crores, let's bring in 5,000 crores, and let's start a garment unit. How would they run the unit? And specifically, how would they induct people if they were running the unit, right, compared to the way you induct them? What would be the first thing they would do in terms of how they're hiring and bringing in people? If, on the other hand, Apollo Hospitals came in, and Apollo Hospitals said, look, there's so much money to be made in this trade. Some of you are laughing. And they said, I'm going to plan people's careers differently. How would they do it? If Infosys came in and they said, I'm going to look at how you manage performance, and I'm setting up a garment manufacturing unit, and how would they do it? And if Toyota came in, how would they do it? The reason I've chosen all 4 of them is these are the kind of companies I work with, and all of them are export oriented in some form or the other, and all of them are centers of excellence. So I've asked Karthik to help me here, and I've asked Mandeep, one of my other students, to help me out here. They're going to help me in, I want to recognize both of you, in dividing the class into 4 groups. So Karthik, could you go over there? Now where Mandeep is, that's where we're going to form the Taj group. So I'm going to request you to get up, carry a notepad with you, carry a pencil with you, and go and surround Mandeep and give him a high five. All right? Everyone, yes, stand up. A few of you, a 4th of you should go there. A 4th of you. Yeah, please jump on in. A 4th of you should come where I am, and we're going to be the Apollo Hospitals group. All right?
Senior citizens can keep sitting.
Yes, no, everyone joins in. Come on.
Why don't we take Motherji for Apollo?
How? Oh, yeah. Come on, okay. I need the good-looking people with me. Come on over here. Okay. And Kapoorji, can you be with Karthik over there? Because you're going to think like Toyota. Oh. Mandeep's got Taj. All right. And I've got Infosys here. And actually, Karthik, can I ask you to go over there? And Mr. Kapoor, can you join him there as the team leader for the Infosys group? And where, I don't know your name yet, but you're doing a great job of capturing some very good looking people. What's your name? Ajit? Rajiv, okay. And where Rajiv is, that's going to be the, so we've got Taj, we've got Apollo, we've got Infosys, and I'm going to make this the Toyota group. So can you recommend another group captain, Mandeep?
I think Kapoorji could be the Toyota group.
Okay.
Karthik can be the Infosys.
Okay, Karthik, can you be the Infosys? Mr. Kapoor, we'll ask you to be the Toyota group. And you're going to...
runs multiple factories and is an exported large manufacturer
Okay, so you will be our shepherd today. So everyone please stand up when I say go. And go to the person who is your team captain over here. We should have roughly the same amount of people in each group, including my really talented co-panelist. Go! Let's divide up. We're doing good on time. Oh yeah, I like a little bit of creative chaos. There's just a lot of energy that happens.
Taj is no good.
Oh yeah. Alright, so team captains, you have a special role. Now, for me, it's going to be a very organic workshop. We'll build on the intelligence of the group. I may share a few ideas, but usually they're not very good, so I'm going to rely on your ideas. So group captains, you have to assign a number between 1 to 4 to each one in your team, right? So the Taj group, for example, you would get Prashant, you would get a 1, right? And then you'd get a 2, and then Suruchi would get a 3, and then Reena would get a 4, and Mandeep again would be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? Now, group captains, can I ask you to quickly assign 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, a number to everyone in your group? Can I request you to assign a number to everyone in your group between 1 to 4? Okay, so now, if you have a notepad and you know your number, can you write it down at the top of your notepad? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, great. All right, so you've got that, and you've got this. Everyone's got a number? Everyone's got a number? Everyone's got a number? Okay. All right, so if you can hear me, can you clap once? If you can hear me, can you clap 2 times? Can you clap 3 times? Okay, so 2 questions for everyone. Do you have a number? Yes. Perfect. Do you have your number and your company written down on top of your notepad? Yes. All right, I'm going to give you a quick 10 seconds. You're Apollo Hospitals. And you are Taj, you are Toyota, and Karthik is Infosys. Okay? Perfect. Now what you're going to do is, everyone's going to get involved in a short exercise called polling. And what we will do is, we're going to ask everyone a question that you will write at the top of your sheets. Okay? So the question you're going to write is, if blank, and in blank fill in the name of your company, if blank Taj in their case, Toyota in your case, Infosys in your case, and Apollo Hospitals in your case. So if fill in the blank name of the company started a garment manufacturing unit. So if blank, the name of the company, started a garment manufacturing unit, how do you think they will? So if blank started a garment manufacturing unit, how do you think they will? So I'm going to do a quick check. I'll repeat the question again. If blank started a garment manufacturing unit, how do you think they will? And again, I want you to write a blank here. So are all of you with me so far? Can I hear a yes? Yes. Okay. So all the number ones, irrespective of the group you are in, whether you're in the Taj, the Toyota, the Infosys, or the Apollo Hospitals group, all the number ones are going to fill in induct people. Only the number ones induct people. Only number ones, write down, induct people. That's the question we have on the screen here. Can I just ask you to move a little here so everyone can see the screen? Okay, great. Are you with me on the screen? So if blank started a garment manufacturing unit, how would they? Number one will write down, induct people. Number two will write down, refresh veterans. Okay? For number two, the question you're going to ask is refresh veterans. Now these are people who've been in the company 10, 12, 13 years, but the 12 years of experience is really like 2 years experience multiplied 6 times over. They haven't grown, right? So if Taj were to come start a garment manufacturing business, how would they refresh veterans? Okay? Number three, all the number threes, can you raise a hand? All the number threes? Okay, number threes in this group, can you raise both hands? Okay, so your fill in the blank is going to be, how will they plan careers? If Taj or Toyota or Infosys or Apollo Hospitals came in your industry, how will they plan careers? And finally, number threes plan careers. Can all the number fours raise a hand? Okay, all the number fours. So your question is going to be, how will they manage performance? Okay. Now group captains, I'm going to give you a quick 60 seconds to go around your groups and check if everyone has got a question right. If you need to clarify anything, go. Group captains, go around, look at everyone's notepad, see everyone has a question. Come on, get closer to your group captains. Everyone's got a question? Perfect, okay. All ready in your group? Okay. Mandeep, your group's all ready? All right. Mr. Kapoor, your group's all ready? All ready? Karthik, your group's all ready? Okay. So if you can hear me, clap once, clap twice. Final set of instructions for everyone. If you can hear me, clap once, clap twice, clap 3 times, clap 4 times. Okay, now that I have your undivided attention, my instructions to you in the Taj group and the in Apollo Hospital group and the Toyota group and the Infosys group, you're going to play a very specific role, and you're playing the role of a nosy reporter, right? You have an industry journal. Now pretend you are a reporter at the industry journal, and this is a conference full of, as it is, really bright people from your industry. You're going to go around and you're going to meet as many people as you can in 10 minutes, and you're going to interview them and you're going to ask them for their answers. So if I were you, my question is, if Apollo started a garment manufacturing unit, how do you think they will plan careers? And what I will do is, I will go to him, or I will go to him, Karthik, and I'll go him, and I'm going to speak to as many people as possible, and I'm going to get their suggestions. Does that sound simple? You have a question, you're going to go around the room, you're going to ask as many people as you can, how do you think this company, if it comes in your industry, will do 1, 2, 3, 4?
Can I ask, planned career? So this number 3 hai?
Anyone in the room.
Pick it down, I will go and pick it up.
Oh, no. We're going to go around and get some real chaos in the room now. 10 minutes of walking around, no one's going to know what's happening. We're going to interview people, get as many suggestions as possible, and this is what's going to happen, I'm going to do my interview with, for example, Mandeep, and I'll ask him my question, and then when he's given me an answer, what am I going to say?
Thank you.
Exactly. We're going to say, thank you. If the idea is brilliant, what do you say? No, you say thank you. If the idea is average, you say? Thank you. If the idea is the most stupid idea you heard, what do you say? Thank you, yeah. So, irrespective of the answer you get, you say?
It can be intergroup, right?
Oh,
You can ask anybody.
Anybody. No rules, okay? So, you're going to say thank you, and then we're going to let them ask us a question.
So each one of us who's got 1, 2, 3, 4, he has to go and catch hold of that 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, you can speak to anyone. Now we're all democratic. Okay? All right. So everyone knows what to do? Yes? And everyone's going to be talking to someone. If you can't find someone to talk to, come to me. I'll get you a partner. The well of the floor is also open to you. Make it chaos. Talk to as many people as you can in 10 minutes. Get as many suggestions.
Talk what?
Right? Ask them this question. Get their idea. They'll ask you a question. Give them an idea and then move to the next person. Everyone. You can go anywhere and ask. Okay, alright? Get, set, go!
Not money. Everybody wants to get money.
Yeah? Okay.
Start with garment manufacturing. We start going to make a garment unit. Then how to, what are the ideas that we can refresh the garment?
Alright, everyone's going to be talking to someone. Talk to someone, anyone. Anyone you know, don't know. Okay. No, across the entire class is your group now. Go and ask as many people as you want. You jump in with your notepad. Pick a question and jump in. Okay, so you ask each other?
Tell them about the advantage of, tell the importance of textiles.
Do you need a partner? Okay, we need a partner here.
टेक्सटाइल की इम्पोर्टेंस बताइए, उसको इंटरेस्ट पेश करिए उनके अंदर, और बताइए कि टेक्सटाइल के बगैर रोटी कपड़ा मकान है, इसके बगैर कुछ नहीं हो सकता है। तो आप हेल्प हमारी बात बहुत अच्छी है। डिज़ाइन आपने अपने ओल्ड डिज़ाइन दीजिए, पुराने ज़माने के डिज़ाइन दीजिए, जैसे ताज में वो लोग बात पहनते हैं।
All right, we're working in pairs. Quickly move on. Speak to as many people as you can. Get going. Don't just speak to one person, talk to lots of people, get it going.
हाँ, मैं तो वैसे जनरल है सब।
All right, you need a partner.
Please, quickly.
Okay. Over there, you'll find lots of
Very
people.
quickly.
Oh, you have a partner.
IT is ready.
Do you have a partner? Let me get you a partner. Come. He doesn't have a partner. Okay, do you have a partner? Alright, he doesn't have a partner. Go there, go.
Time's up.
I need 2 more minutes.
बोल दिया हमने, उसको बता दिया किसी को। उनको इम्पोर्टेंस बताइए टेक्सटाइल की।
No, keep going.
टेक्सटाइल की इम्पोर्टेंस बताइए कि इसके बगैर जी नहीं सकते।
Keep going.
इंसेंटिव बताइए, इंसेंटिव देंगे। डिजाइनिंग करिए आप अपने मूड में, आपके हिसाब से हम कपड़ा बनाएंगे, आपके हिसाब से कटिंग डिजाइन करेंगे, आपके हिसाब से ये डिजाइन करेंगे।
Final 1 minute before we close. Final 1 minute. Come on, you might need a partner. Alright. Alright, keep on talking, keep on talking. Have you spoken to each other? Oh, with the lady in the orange sari. Go ahead, jump right in. Do you need a partner? Karthik, you can be a partner. Jump right in. Go. Final 30 seconds. Final 30 seconds. Can you clap twice? Can you clap 3 times? Can you clap 4 times?
Up, up.
We're wrapping up the exercise. Team captains, can you get everyone to gather around you quickly?
Raj, please come back here.
We're still going to keep on standing. Team captains, quickly gather around. Okay. So, team captains, are you with me? Has your group got a pretty decent list? Perfect. So, team captains, this is what you're going to do. You are going, and I think we're short on time now. Okay. Yeah, that's the perils of coming in last, huh? Okay. So, team captains, you're going to get everyone to tear up their sheets and you're going to collect this collective wisdom that we've got from some incredibly smart people in the room. And I promise I'm going to have my office transcribe it and get this back to you in a presentation format. Yes, would you like that? Yeah, just collect the sheets. Alright, great. So, excellent. I have a great question that's come from the groups and I want to honor that. Can you hear me? Can everyone hear me? Perfect. Okay. Team captains, if you can hear me, can you clap once? Okay. Perfect. Would you want to extend the session by 10 minutes so that you get to hear your voice? No. Yes, no?
No. Can you see something? Now let all the ones and twos and threes and fours be together and let them all read together.
I think that's a very good idea. It's
So
such a...
let all the ones be in one side, twos and threes and fours, and then accordingly they can plan whatever they have to say.
It's incredible to have you in the group. Great. Okay. So we have a really good idea that's come up. Okay. Now we got a really good idea that's come up. I'm going to get all the ones to share notes with each other. I'm going to get all the twos to share notes with each other. I'm going to get all the threes to share notes with each other and all the fours. So can you take the responsibility of all the ones? Okay. All right. So can I have the team captains get this done? Okay. So Mandeep, can all the ones come to Mandeep? Can all the twos come to Mr. Kukreja here? All the number ones, can you raise your hand? All the number ones, can you raise your hand? All four, okay. All the number ones, can you come together? Oh, let the sheets be. Let's just get together. All the number twos, can you be where Mr. Kukreja is? All the number threes, can you go where Karthik is? And all the number fours, can you be with Mr. Kapoor? I will. So number one with Mandeep, number two with Mr. Kukreja, number three with Karthik, number four with Mr. Kapoor. And can we get a quick summary of the collective intelligence of the group? Over there. Yeah, he wanted the good looking people there with him. Okay, girls, yes. It's incredible. You have great listening skills. Okay. Team captains, your role now is to tell me the 5 best ideas that have come out of your group. So yeah, just quickly collect it and give me the 5 best ideas in the interest of time. Number 3 is, yeah, you're going to be with Karthik. Yeah, with Mandeep. Number 1 is with Mandeep.
You would have told me, I would have reduced their 10 minutes to those people. What you are going to do?
I'm sorry about that.
Because they are all going to want to go. IT or anything.
Okay, so you've got this?
two सारे collect करने हैं ना.
हाँ, सारे tools आ गए? Tell me the 5 best ideas your group has got.
5 best ideas.
In the entire group, all the number 2s. Do a random selection because I'll be typing this up. Join in, are you number 2s? Jump in, jump in, jump in. We need gender diversity, we need everyone to have a voice. So tell us, what do you remember? Oh, can I request? Stay where you are, we'll have more chaos otherwise. You would have heard stuff, right? So just tell us from memory. Hurry up. Team captains, you get 60 seconds to collate your answers.
The organizers are peeping. Organizers are peeping.
Oh yeah. Hurry up, 60 seconds. Team captains.
Started a garment manufacturing unit. So how do you think that they
Oh, okay.
Question for no use, sir. No use of repeating the question as such.
Yeah, this gives the idea.
customer satisfaction?
Perfect. So to refresh veterans,
No, this is for management.
for management performance, they're going to build in customer satisfaction as an indicator. Okay, perfect. Number 3, one idea from you.
Plan a career wherein we are looking at the employees. We thought of the Taj, we just discussed Taj. They came up with the incentive to the employees as a food canteen to reduce health insurance for the companies. Wherein Taj is best at producing health insurance to reduce the cost of the government companies. So that is the way to collaborate.
Brilliant. Number 4.
Refresh veterans. For that, the first is reinduction.
Reinduction for the veterans. Okay, that's a good one. All right. Mandeep, your group, one idea.
Formal welcoming ceremonies.
Okay, formal welcome ceremonies. That's a good one. Number 2.
For managed performance, we can give incentives for the employees.
Okay, great. That's a general one. I'd like it to get a little more specific for implementation. Number 3, Karthik, your group.
Yeah, the second idea from Toyota came, creating a common pool for the pick and drop services to the employees, reducing the carbon footprint, wherein Toyota focuses on
Wow, what a nice idea. Great, great. Thank you. And number 4,
introduce more incentive schemes and bonus.
introduce more incentive schemes and bonus to re-energize the veterans. Perfect. Okay, thank you. Number 1 again.
Introduction of buddy system.
The buddy system when people are joining in. How many of you have a buddy? That's a nice thing to have, isn't it? Simple, doesn't cost too much money. Perfect. Now, Mr. Kapoor, your group. Third idea from you.
To manage better performance, we can give trainings to all the employees.
Give trainings to all the employees. Okay. As a trainer, obviously, I'm quite partial to that answer. Karthik.
Third idea from Infosys, wherein we are again focusing on the strength of the Infosys. We say that we will move on to digital marketing and digital export.
Brilliant. Digital marketing, digital export. Perfect. Group number 4.
Outbound trainings or behavioral trainings.
Outbound trainings and behavioral trainings. Wow. You're preaching to the choir, aren't you? That makes me really happy. But okay, that's a good one. Mandeep.
Training programs for the newcomers.
All right, okay.
Measure people on efficient delivery at optimum cost.
Actually measure people on efficient delivery and at optimal cost. So not just at one variable, look at a balanced scorecard. Okay, Karthik, that's 4, right? 4th idea for your group.
Infosys talks about process oriented measuring performance.
Measuring performance, all right, perfect. And final? Introduce buddy system, interesting, because you see a lot of commonalities of ideas now converging for the same problem, and you've got multiple disciplines and companies interacting, and isn't that beautiful how it's all weaving in together? Final idea from each group, final.
Get them to work with the senior and experienced people.
Okay, so get them to work with senior people and experienced people. Okay, all right, so it's interesting. They've got Infosys group. Karthik, your group?
No,
Hold on.
no cross talking, please. Active
Yes.
listening.
Active listening. Oh, yeah, we've got to listen to that. Now, Mr. Kapoor's group, final idea.
Skill matrix chart for the employees.
Skill matrix chart for the employees. Okay, that's a good one. Karthik, your group, final idea.
Social interactions by Taj, involving everybody to have an informal atmosphere to understand each other well for the betterment of the organization.
Lunch or dinner at the general manager's house. Right. Events, social gatherings, celebrate Diwali, Christmas together, birthdays, brilliant, brilliant. Socialization, number 4, final. More social interactions, non-work, brilliant. Okay, I want to recognize all the effort all the team captains and each one of you has put in. So can you give yourself a round of applause and then we head to our seats for 2 minutes? This is truly brilliant, by the way. We've got some great ideas going. Team captains, I will ask you to collect the sheets from everyone. And we're going to have these typed up and my office will send these over to you as a presentation. We don't want to lose all these really cool ideas we've got. So just a couple of minutes before or I end. Take a seat, take a seat. Give your sheets, take a seat. Give your sheets, take a seat.
Don't go out. Please come in. Please come in.
You have that in the conference attendees, right? Take a seat, take a seat. All right.
Yeah, take a seat.
Stay with me. Don't leave me. I'll feel very lonely.
Don't go out.
Mid-presentation.
Don't leave the class, please.
Yeah, come on. What would that be to me? That's all right. I've got the big roster. All right. So can we take a seat? Can all the intelligent people take a seat? Anyone who's intelligent, can you sit down?
Now everybody will go out.
Oh, okay. I am standing. What does that say? Can all the good-looking people sit down?
Gentle people should go.
Hey, all the intelligent, good-looking people are sitting. Okay.
They close the AC also. These people are
Yes.
stupid.
At what
I've
time?
seen this Habitat Center and other people, no?
Okay, brilliant.
Time means
So, yeah. Time is my friend and enemy today. Okay.
we'll take only 2
Is
minutes.
everyone sitting? Have you passed on your sheets? Okay. So here are, now obviously they asked me to speak, so I have to say something in addition to leading a workshop. And I have just 2 ideas to share with you. I promise I'll keep them really brief. But most of my work functions around promoters, and a lot of my background is in performance psychology. So here are 2 ideas that marry both. streams together. And I want to talk about what I've seen from the trenches as a practitioner about the promoter's mindset. And it's interesting because some of you are promoters and some of you report to promoters. Some of you have clients who are promoters. And as I was thinking about this, a phenomenon came to my mind. Do you know about immigrants? Immigrants are people who leave one country and go to another country, try and blend in. Everyone has a relative or you know of a friend who's living in the US or the UK or somewhere in South Africa, yes?
Yes, yes.
What happens to the identity of an immigrant a few years down the line?
Very similar to the host country.
It's very similar, but he merges.
But he is more conversant about his own identity also.
So he merges and the identity never goes. And I think this is why, for me, the concept of immigration was very important when I talked about promoters in this culture.
Yes.
Okay.
Only a few minutes. The ceremony can be. They can wait.
It started?
No. They can wait for us. Otherwise, we finish here.
They won't wait.
Then we don't want to. Who wants to go? You can go.
No, sir, this is summing up for our major.
All right. So I'll be done in 2 minutes by the clock. Anyone's got a clock? Okay. And promoters in this industry in a psychological immigration between two countries. The expectation of the developer that pays your bills, gets the money in the door, and the mindset of the developing world. And it's there that I see the biggest source of dissonance and where I see a lot of expectations, a lot of frustration emerging from, because you're playing by rules in your companies which are not operant in the India outside your companies. The concept of quality and the concept of self-control and discipline comes to you from one part of your immigrant roots, which is the customers you work with. But the people you work with and the world they live in, they don't have that. And I'd be happy to talk to any one of you about how I've seen it manifest in poor performance, suboptimal performance, and what happens at individual level cascades to the organization level. 2 suggestions, and this is across the board, all organizations I've seen. I think one, you have an undeservedly bad reputation as being family businesses. Some of the strongest German and French firms are family businesses around for over 100 years. But what you do have is the opportunity to create family councils and boards of directors, because I find a frequent source of frustration in managing performance of key members is the inability of a father or of a husband to say to his spouse or father to say to his son, this is good or this is not good, because what happens at work carries on in the family. And I think there's a very strong case for having family councils and boards of directors. The second is, I've always seen a big gap between the promoters and who report in them. You know, your direct reports, one, you have too many. Second is, they're still anchored in the developing world while you have a foot in the developed world. The exposure you give to them and the exposure you give to your companies of the developed world is inadequate. And you could bring in internships, you could look at hiring people from other countries, and it would have a significant impact on the way people are managed. So that's my closing. As promised, I'm going to build on the collective intelligence, take all these notes and mail these across to you. My 2 thoughts that I had, I shared with you, and thank you for your patient listening.